Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I hope everybody's having a good night tonight. So, a few things you may have noticed first logging in today that there's a different name change. That would be going from T-Mac to Mr. El Coolio. We decided to kind of really go with what I play as on a lot of these games, which is Mr. El Coolio. T-Mac 0548 is basically my presence on PlayStation 4. So, it's only kind of fitting that I, match up my name and the fun stuff. Second change is that I'm doing a drill tonight. The drill is going to be with, again, the 7th Tennessee. We've kind of formed up a chain of command system here, which is really, really cool. And I'm glad we're implementing that tonight. So that should be really, really fun. Without any further ado, of course, we're going to go ahead and get in. I'm going to go ahead and join with the 14th Tennessee as an NCO First Sergeant. And we're going to get this thing rolling quicker than normal. Yes, no, I did. I kind of had to. It didn't seem right to be playing as T-Mac 0548 on Twitch and, on my PC. So it was only fair that I go ahead and change it. Oh, it might help if I give you guys some sound, too. But how you been, by the way? It's been a while. Go ahead and get that up to 70, save changes, and resume. Can you guys hear me okay?
I got you.
Alright, cool.
Alright, Coolio. Tim had to go tuck a kid in real quick, so let's go through some basic commands. Let's make sure we got these down pat. We're going to have to practice using our commands without keystroke.
Okay.
You follow me?
Yeah, following. Following.
Alright, so you guys fall in line. So Tim is going to be the first sergeant while we're doing this.
Okay.
There you go. So you'll always be on his left.
Sounds good.
Alright, so order arms. Excellent. As you know, order arms is F6. If you hit F6 again, that'll shoulder arms, so shoulder arms.
Shoulder and arms.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's been
Okay,
busy
let's
too,
go
Snow.
to
It's
the,
almost ridiculous.
Parade rest, that's F7. Excellent. And we'll go back to shoulder arms. Good work. Okay, we'll just burn through these real quick so we're at the same speed. And then there's one called in place rest, that's F8. So in place rest.
Oh, that's a new one.
Okay, and then to go back to shoulder arms, of course, you just hit F8 again. That's good. And then there's present arms, which is new. That's P as in Paul, so present arms.
Oh,
Excellent.
no way.
And then, yeah, and then go to shoulder arms again. That's P also. Alright, so that's good. So let's run through those. I'm going to call out some commands. Oh, one more. Let's go to right shoulder shift. That's X.
Can you sing it like Carol does every time you order it?
I sure can.
Awesome.
Shoulder arms. That looked good. Both your characters glitched at exactly the same time. That was perfect. But you got to go to shoulder arms. There you go. So, what did you guys push right there first?
I pushed F6.
I pressed F6 as well. I should have pressed X.
Yeah, I know.
Right,
I
so-
didn't think about that.
That's good. That's why we're doing this drill, bud. So let's go back to right shoulder shift. Shoulder arms. There you go. Excellent. Present arms. Order arms. That was a tricky one. Shoulder arms. Present arms. In place rest. Excellent, excellent.
All right, Snow, take your time.
Order arms. That's good. I was wondering if that was actually going to work, and it did. You snapped right out of that, going back to it. Right shoulder shift. At the ready. Recover. Let's see if we can't get that down to exactly right. At the ready.
Ooh,
Excellent.
beautiful.
Recover.
I'm glitched.
Yeah, I was about to say, what are you doing?
There you go. Alright, good. Are you still glitched, Tim?
What is happening?
Okay, let's go to shoulder arms. I think that's where you both are now.
Ah, shit.
Okay, so at any time, this might be helpful, it might not be, and you can tell me. What I've gotten to the habit of doing is just hitting T anytime I hear a command or I'm anticipating a command, so I can see where I am, because a lot of times Spade will call for the command that you're already in. And so if you hit the button again, you'll go to something else. Alright, so I want to practice something pretty easy real quick. So I'm going to get in the first sergeant position really quickly. Alright, so Coolio, you're directly to my left. Tim, you're the file closer. Here's what I want to do. When we march in a line like this, it is always chaotic. So this is what I want to try. When I start to move, we're at the quick time. And when I start to move, Coolio, I want you to wait until my shoulder comes into your screen, into your peripheral. And then I want you to start moving. And Tim, whenever you see Coolio's shoulder, then you start moving. And then when I order the halt, then we get up into the line and dress down. Everybody follow me?
I do.
Following.
Should we look right oblique?
I think if we're looking straight, you should be able to see the shoulder come into the screen before I'm too far ahead of you.
Copy.
Yeah, because I want to try to get out of the habit of holding Alt while you're doing that, because what I've seen happen is guys walk out of line for some reason. So let's all look forward here. Alright, so I'm going to march out on the quick time, and you guys follow me. Forward, march. Prepare to halt. Halt. Okay, cover down to me. Alright, so we were well out of line there. So you give me your, what do you think happened for you guys?
I kind of just followed a straight line. I think following a straight line keeps us out of order, because as I was moving forward, I could see you kind of drifting off to my right. And it was me drifting, not you. It was just I could see it out the periphery, like, oh shit.
You were at least 10 yards out before I started moving.
Okay, so, Coolio, how long before you could see my shoulder?
5 seconds.
Was it that long? Okay, so this time, let's try it again. This time, you stay on my shoulder, right? If I go a little crooked, you just stay crooked with me. And then, Tim, you follow on Coolio's shoulder as close as you can. You follow?
Yes, I will squeeze to the right.
BZ, welcome to the stream, bud. Good to have you.
Forward, march. Alright, halt. Okay, so that time, let's see, that time, Tim, you went to the right side of Coolio. So let's, again, I can't see.
Guitario,
so tell me
Mills
what you're
JM3, welcome. Welcome. I'm actually watching you just because you kind of moved a little bit faster than I did, so I guess my jump start was a little too off. That might be what it is. I might just be moving at the same time as you. I mean, but we were closer at that point because I could see your shoulder, and I shifted over just a little bit right to try and hold on to your shoulder there.
Okay, I'm going to get in the file closer position
Okay.
because I can't see it from this one. So let's try the same thing again. This time, obviously, Coolio, you're going to be the one marching out. Tim, if you'll stay on his shoulder, and I'll try to stay on yours.
On your orders, sir.
Forward march. Prepare to hold. Hold.
Okay.
See, that seemed better from where I was.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
I heard you guys behind me too, and that's something I didn't hear beforehand.
Coolio just started marching earlier.
Too
last
early?
Time he started late. No, it was perfect.
Okay.
Just last time you were delayed.
All right. That's good to know.
Now, what I did this time, and I felt more comfortable doing it, is I, with my Alt key, kept Coolio in position, and I just kept looking at him.
So you held the
with
Alt
my
key.
Alt. Yes.
Okay, so
Okay.
you're holding. So what you do then is hold the Alt key, but still use your WADs to stay in position.
Yes. Yeah, I try to keep my hand when I'm marching. I try to keep my hand off the mouse, so that I'm not changing my face.
Gotcha. Okay. But so then, what does the Alt key do for you if you're not looking? Like you look over and then let go of the mouse?
No. I definitely keep the Alt key held down, so that my head's pivoted. But I don't touch the mouse because that will cause me to drift.
Okay, so you immediately hold down Alt, pivot your head so you can see him, and then you let go of your mouse and just start marching.
Yes. Maybe I should try to march by myself in a square. And I'll listen to your commands. You try to take me in a square and bring me back to Coolio's edge. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I like that idea too. That's smart.
Yeah, forward march.
Whoop, whoop. Well, shit.
Hang on, halt. I don't think you were supposed to move on that one, Coolio. Tim, you just wanted to move by yourself, or do you want Coolio to go with you?
No, if you can keep Coolio as the place where you want me to bring me
Right.
back. Then,
Okay.
then
So
we
I'll
can
be back
test.
about a few paces then.
All right, excellent. So go ahead and line up, boys.
If you are
This
just now
kinda
joining
shit is
into
gonna
the
make us
stream,
the best squad.
thank you
All
for
right.
joining. We
So, Tim,
love having
go
you
ahead and
guys.
forward march.
Sorry, before I do that, can you see my my head pivoted?
You are, yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
can
see you.
45 degrees.
So I'm going to keep it that way, and then I'm going to march.
Okay.
All right, forward march. 5 files left, march. You stay, Coolio.
Sorry.
5 files left, march. Five files left, march. Five files left, march. Sorry, I called that a little late. There was a little glitch or something. All right, halt. There you go. I made you go a little long on that last one. How did that feel?
It's not as natural because the 5 files left makes me change my facing, which of course is normal. But if I was like square dancing, keeping my face to the north, and I'll just move forward, left, right, back. That makes sense. Creating a box, just to see if the accuracy of my camera and looking left is true.
Okay, well do that on your own without commands then. Let's see what you got.
What I'll ask you to do then is count down to 5,000 or something. 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000. Fair?
Yeah, let's do 3 because it's 5 will put you in those trees. So we'll do 3 Mississippi. Ready?
You want me to go ahead and hold here still?
Ready?
Yeah, you stand right there.
10-4.
All right, march. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, left. 1 Mississippi, 2
Beautiful.
Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, left. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, right. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, halt. That's pretty damn close. You weren't but a body length off.
Nah, he was pretty close.
That moonwalk was a little weird looking. All right. So, what are your thoughts on? I mean, here's the goal. Obviously, is that we march in a line, and when we are ordered to halt, then we're close together. That's the key. And then when we get into line, very, very quickly.
Do you think it'd make a difference if our field of visions are different degrees? Like, are we all at 70?
I'm at 70.
Are you?
Yeah, I maxed mine out too. I don't see much of a difference between the small and the long.
Okay.
So we all are
I'd
on
say
the
there
same length though there?
I think we are, yeah.
Okay.
All right, so let's try this again. Let's do what Tim suggested. So I'm the first sergeant, so I'm just walking straight. First of all, about face. Get on Tim's left. Or, sorry, I'll get on Tim's right. So turn toward the tents, about face. Always to the right. When you rotate, it's always to the right. There you go. Yeah, face the tents though, Coolio. Keep going. There you go. All right, so
True
now,
south?
Yep, true south. So I'm in the first sergeant's position. We're gonna attempt to march in a straight line. Now, what Coolio, what Tim's doing is holding the Alt key and looking to his right just a little bit. It helps with his peripheral. You can try that if you want. Let's see if we can't get in a straight line. Forward, march. All right, halt.
Yeah, I drifted.
So
I drifted
Coolio's
real
way-
bad.
Yeah. Hang on, let me do something about this weather. It's fucking snow.
Yeah, where'd that come from? So when you're doing the whole looking with your Alt key, you're not actually moving your mouse whatsoever. You establish the look, so like I look just gently right to see your blanket roll and continue to walk without using the mouse, correct?
That's what I did, and I'm still true south.
Okay.
What was your facing, Jehovah, when you, well, I guess you moved, so you
I was still south as well. I was looking around with the Alt key, so I'm looking around trying to see where you guys are.
I'm
What I
just
saw was
close to
Coolio
true south.
bank hard right.
Yeah, I had my hand on the mouse. That kind of fucked it up.
What I'd like to do in a perfect world, this are my thoughts. What I'd like to do is have the fewest inputs possible and still be able to pull off this straight line. You follow me?
Absolutely.
I was thinking that putting a shoulder out would help. The hardest part about marching straight in a line like this is we're all looking at a different point when we start marching out, and we're going to go straight toward that point and have no point of contact. What they do in the real Civil War was a sergeant would stand right where I am. So let's try that, and I march backwards and you march forward, and you just stay with me. So be prepared. Coolio, face true south. So you're in straight line. You're kind of looking off to the left a little bit.
comment.
Yes, please.
I think if you were to take the center of us, now if there was guys to the left and guys to the right, we'd want to squeeze, like get lined up. But as we're marching, the game does allow for you to push, right? So if Coolio's kind of pushing me, he's pushing right and I'm pushing left, that might keep us aligned and close together so we're not drifting. Make sense?
Yeah, because you'd have that equal push there that keeps it. Yeah, I like that. We should try that.
Perhaps.
Yeah, the only thing that happens then if we get off a little bit, you'll push in behind each other. Do you think we can stay on
Gotcha.
the same speed? Let's try it though. I like these suggestions.
I do like you out in front though, because then you can tell us it's not working earlier than.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll have a better view than we do.
So Coolio, look at your feet. You're just a little off from being straight. So try to get lined up just with Tim, shoulder to shoulder. And this is the hardest part, trying to get a straight line. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Jehovah, are you true north?
Let me see here. I am true north right now.
Is that any better? It looks like I'm kind of in line now.
It doesn't look like you moved at all to me. So you want to move up just a hair, and then about a quarter of a turn to the right. Rotate right just a little bit. Your whole body, not just your head. See, your head's moving, but your body's staying straight.
I'm not even in alt. That's weird.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay, maybe it's just because you're lined up and the game's trying to hold you in some kind of line. No, now you start moving. All right, now you went too far, so go rotate to the left a little. Maybe it's just glitchy. That's a possibility.
Do you see him looking down at the ground right now?
He is right now. Yep. And now he's looking up.
Up.
Right.
Looking at me.
Yep.
Hey, good looking.
Left.
Hey there.
Yep. So rotate your body.
So we're doing a drill here,
counterclockwise.
trying to establish some type of order.
See, I see your head moving. That's it. No, there you go. Okay, so here. Okay, now you're rotating all the way. Oh, stop. That's perfect right there. So look at your feet. This is how your feet should be, both of you, when we're in a straight line. You look straight right there. How does that look for either one of you?
Looks terrible. Looks like he's gonna walk 2 spaces and he's gonna be in front of me. But your camera angle, we'll take your camera angles being.
Yeah, if your camera angles, that's what I'm worried about right now, is where you are up front.
See, this is what we got to figure out, right? Because it seems like we can't trust our camera, so we got to figure out a way to overcome it. So
let's
I like
pick
this.
yours. Let's pick yours, Jehovah, as the true one, and
Okay.
we'll start.
All right, so I'm gonna walk backward. You guys walk toward me, like Tim suggested. Kind of push in toward each other if you have to make sure you're in line. So forward march. There you go. Halt. So that's the hardest part. There's no way you're going to be able to stay at the same speed.
Where'd he go? Oh, he's over here.
So-
okay.
I think Clue started late.
Started
Yes,
late.
There's glitches involved as well. All right, so this is going to be
And
the
only
hardest
with
thing.
3 of us, it might be a little difficult to kind of master that, because we don't have like a solid line. You've only got 2 people. I don't know if the game registers lines or not, but
Gentlemen, maybe we're starting. What syllable should we start moving at, Jehovah?
See, everybody has a different idea. To me, it would be forward. It would be like a rhythm, right? It would be forward, march, go. You follow me?
Okay, so, but I don't hear anyone saying go. So is that?
Yeah, the go
beginning
would
of
be
march,
silent. That's when you
Or
start
is
going.
it the okay, so you wait for the last syllable of march, and then you begin to move. And I think
Well-
I'm moving early.
It would be like a rhythm, right? So it'd be like 1, 2, 3. So when I say forward march, then you would, on that 3 that's silent, you would go. So it'd be forward march move. You follow me?
Yeah. So watch. I guess watch me if I'm doing it wrong. Train me to do it the right way.
All right. So prepare. On the ready. Forward march. Okay, so to me it looked like you went late. Halt. To me it looked like you went late, but again, I can't tell if it's the game or
see,
if it's
I
the
think
camera.
if you move, like as soon as you move, if you want to start this like implementation of you moving backwards, or we have somebody to kind of lead the line, what I think would work best is wait for you to step back. That first step back that you take, we move. Like that would be our first initiation to start that first foot forward and walk.
Okay, I like that. So
Mhm.
let's try
Okay.
that. Forward march. Okay, that was good on the timing, but you crossed each other. Hold. Let's get
Yeah,
back
see,
in
I was
line.
trying the Alt W thing without touching my mouse, and I don't know. I don't know what this Alt thing. I think it's screwing me up worse.
What always helps me is to have a point to march to. So if you guys both march directly at me. So about face, always to the right. About face. Oh, Kulu, you rotated left. There you go. That's one of Spade's pet peeves, so we got to make sure we do that. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to march just like we did, but I want both of you aiming your mouse at me when you're marching. You follow?
Follow.
Right at your eyeballs.
All right, forward march. Oh, that is fucking beautiful right there. Look at you could hold hands. Holy crap. Halt. All right, that's the key to this whole thing, is having a point to march at.
That was freaking beautiful. I'm sorry. That was great.
It was excellent.
Want to try it again?
All right. We can still go in this direction too. Forward march. Prepare to halt. Halt. That was excellent. See, even though you guys didn't even start at the same time, you never got out of line. That was perfect. I think we found the key to this.
Ghost of Room Boy, welcome to the
About
stream.
face.
We're using TeamSpeak and Discord right now.
Always to the right. Always to the right, Coolio.
I swear to God.
There you go. Excellent.
I swear.
Clockwise, my friend.
All right, that was good. Okay, so face me. And I'll start closer. All right, forward, march. Prepare to halt. Halt. Okay, it got a little wacky there at the end. So what
Where'd
happened
he
in
go?
your opinions?
I felt like I was right on top of your chest. I don't know how.
Yeah, I felt
clearly you could see
really
your
close
eyes.
to you.
Really? See, I feel like you guys are far away, so I was too close. Excellent. Okay, so you need me about right here.
Excellent.
That feels better, yeah.
Okay. Okay, I see what's happening. All right, forward, march. Prepare to halt. Halt. Line up, get shoulder to shoulder. Okay, excellent. All right, let's try that a couple more times. I don't want to beat a dead horse, but we're making some progress here. About face.
There we go.
Always to the right.
I swear to God, I'm gonna do this.
I'd
one
like
more
to do this. I'd like to do this 20 times and get it smooth.
Yeah, agreed. All right, let's just practice some about face so we can get Coolio's muscle memory going. He's left-handed.
I'm actually right-handed, but just I guess retarded at that point.
I'm the sofa.
All right,
There we
so
go. We got one at
about-
least.
About face. Nope, to the left again.
Oh my God.
All right, we're gonna practice this until you get it right, Coolio.
I'm
you're
good
always
with that. I'm good with
You're
that.
always
Let's get-
gonna rotate clockwise, all right? So about face. There you go. Excellent.
I swear, dude.
About face. Great. About face. Yeah, man, I think you got it. That's
Yeah.
excellent.
As soon as he said clockwise, I'm good. That's all it took.
Well, and that's my fault. I should be doing that anyway. Doesn't make sense to say right when you're going in a circle. Okay, so prepare to march. Forward, march.
Whoa. Okay. I guess I'm gonna press 2 instead of march.
It's all right. Keep coming to me. Prepare to halt. Halt. Line up. Dress up the line. Okay, that wasn't bad. Again, when we started this, marching that far would have been impossible because you guys would have marched in an X. So now you're still
You're
side
just
by
now
side.
joining in. Thank you and welcome to the stream.
So let's do this. Left face. File into line. March. That's excellent. Okay, so there's only 2 of us, so that's going to be pretty easy. But file into line, obviously. Now, Coolio, you get behind Tim in a column. And when I say file into line, you're going to fall into his left side. File into line, march. That's excellent. This is one that we struggle with as a company. If we can get 3 or 4 of us to be able to do this smoothly, it's going to work out to our benefit. All right, so now I'm going to march in backwards in this direction. I want you guys to march with me, and I'm going to call a double time at some point. We're going to see how long we can hold this line. So prepare to march. At the quick time, march. Just keep pointing toward me. Alright, Coolio, double quick up to keep up. Double quick until you get right up on Tim. Are you at the double quick? You're catching up. There you go. Alright. Now I want you both.
Jehovah, are you using the mouse?
Yeah, I'm moving.
Okay.
I want to see if I can keep you in line when I'm moving around like a snake. Alright, at the double quick. March.
Okay.
Well, I can't double quick backwards.
Yeah, let's. That. Whoa! What just
Alright,
happened?
Halt. Alright, so that doesn't work for me because at the double quick, I cannot double quick backwards. So this is only going to work in a quick time formation. I guess at the double quick. You know, actually, let's try this. File into line. March.
Oops, still in double
Okay,
quick.
Tim, you were the first at that point, so you're fine. Alright, so let me try this. I'm going to turn my back to you guys,
Okay.
and we're going to march, and when I turn around, I'm going to see if you're still with me. You follow me? So back to the quick time. And again, you guys aim at me when I'm marching. Forward, march. At the double quick, march. Prepare to halt. Halt. That's pretty damn good. Coolio, you were behind just a bit, but I mean, when you guys got back in line, you were pretty damn straight. I like it. I think we've made some progress on that. Okay, so let's go ahead back into the column. Tim being first sergeant, so Coolio following behind him. Let's do some by files movements. Again, Coolio, since you're in the back this time, we'll
Sorry,
get Tim
gentlemen. Real life, just for a moment. Sorry.
Yes, sir. Take your time.
Yeah, I'd see one of the things that happened there was when I was coming back in, I was in double quick still. I didn't stop to quick time it. So I kind of veered off just a little bit.
I got you.
I mean, at least that's what it looked like.
Yeah, and my back was turned, so I couldn't see what was going on. By the time I turned around and I had ordered halt, you were just coming up and getting in the line, which isn't bad. I mean, you weren't far off, so it wasn't like
Okay, so it wasn't like I was
chaotic.
way out the way.
No, I didn't think so.
Alright, good stuff. I tell you what, man, I had to come home today to a roof caving in almost in my house. That was not fun to
What?
deal with.
Was it due to snow?
Leaking somewhere. I just look in the sheetrock's fucking split all the way down.
That sucks.
Oh yeah.
Well, Tim, you're moving. Does that mean you're back?
Yes. Thanks.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, man, real life comes first.
Absolutely
All
right.
So let's try some by file movements.
Yeah, snow it sucked. but
Coolio, if you'll fall in behind Tim.
we haven't
and then
had a
we'll
lot
give
of
Tim
snow
a shot,
actually, man.
After that, I'm just going to order some
It's just,
marching
I think it's something internal.
by files, and just make sure that you stay in the footsteps of the guy in front of you. Where he turns on the ground is where you turn on the ground. All right, you with me?
Following.
All right, Coolio, you fall
Jesus.
in behind in a column. March. Excellent. Prepare to march by the quick time. Forward, march. By files, right, march. Excellent. Remember, sprint to catch up. Or not sprint, double quick to catch up. I want you nut to butt. Excellent. Very good, very good. By files, right, march. The turning is excellent. You guys did great right there. By files, left, march. Good job. By files, right, march. Prepare to halt. Halt. Good job.
Yeah, it's gonna be costly. I'm not looking forward to that.
Bifile into line. March. Excellent. All right, Tim, if you'll fall in behind Coolio at the column.
Try this with me leading this time.
Yes, sir.
10-4.
At the quick time. Forward, march. Bifiles right, march. Very good. Try to make that turn as sharp as you can. Bifiles left, march. There you go. Excellent. Bifiles right, march. Bifiles left, march.
Right into the tree.
Yeah, fuck that bush.
Yeah, that bush is awesome.
If you're ever in the front and you come up to an obstacle, feel free to kind of move around to the right or the left of it too. That doesn't matter. Bifiles right, march.
I thought you were marching us to the latrines for a second.
All right, prepare to halt. Halt. Excellent. Bifile into line, march. That's good, man. If we can get a squad doing that, we can really show our stuff. Okay, so here's a trick. If we're doing this at the double quick, to catch up, you're going to have to sprint. The main thing to remember that when you're sprinting is to, when you catch up and you stop sprinting, to hit X to go to right shoulder shift. Is everybody follow me on that?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're going to try that. So, Tim, back to the front of the line. Company left face. Company single column, march. There you go. I like this to catch up. Excellent. At the double quick, march. Bifiles right, march. Bifiles right, march. All right, Coolio, sprint to keep up. There you go. Excellent. Bifiles right, march. Right shoulder shift. Bifiles right, march. All right, Coolio, sprint to keep up. And go back to that right shoulder shift when you catch him. There you go. Excellent. Company, prepare to hold. Hold.
See,
was
that's
great.
my biggest issue is when I'm trying to follow in the double quick, I always drift off for some reason. I mean, I feel like I'm doing it right, but I've never been able
Yeah,
to
you're
keep that
doing
a
good.
solid line. Oh, it is good? Okay.
Yeah, look good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Jehovah,
you guys did
maybe
great.
what you want to do is if you see stragglers, is get the, call for shoulder arms. The people that are catching up will then have a little bit of extra momentum with the right shoulder shift.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. Okay.
Do you want to see if he has a better
Yeah.
chance of catching up if we do it that way?
Would I stay
let's
in
do
right
that.
shoulder shift, though, at that point?
Yes, because you're trying to catch up.
Yeah, so, Tim, you go to right shoulder shift.
Well, yeah, Ghost, if you want to join, man, just I'll send you some information after the
Still
stream.
at the-
We'll get in
at the
touch, and
double
we'll go
quick,
ahead and work
so
something out to
forward
get you
march.
in.
Shoulder arms.
Oh, I didn't mean to press out the ready. God damn it.
All right, sprint to catch up. Right shoulder shift. Bifiles left. March.
Ooh.
Bifiles right. March. At the quick time. March. All right, Coolio, sprint to catch up. There you go, nut to butt. Excellent. Now, Coolio, on your screen, how close are you to Tim?
Very close now.
All right, good. That's where you want to be. Buy files left, at the left oblique, down that road. Just trail down the road, Tim. There you go. Yeah, it's really hard to stay tight when we're
Ghost,
in that.
that's
We
awesome.
wanna
I'm
try
gonna
to
go ahead
stay
and
as
let them
tight
know,
as we
too.
possibly can.
Go ahead.
All right, at the double quick. March.
When we halt, I got a real life question about 2 possible recruits whenever you have a second.
All right, halt. At the column, please. There you go. Buy a file into line. March. Okay, you're not quite in line there. There you go. Order arms. All right, so what do you got?
One of my viewers, Ghost Boy, he's been pretty irregular. I've seen him a few times in here, and he tried to enlist with the Yankee server. He said the inclusion to them was nowhere near as concise as this. So that's I'm glad he likes that, and I would love to try to get these 2 gentlemen in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and give them our website. We have both played basic skirmishes. That's what they're saying right now. So I wouldn't say they're new, but it's something that we could definitely try to consider and want to bring in some new guys. Maybe especially for first squad too.
Yeah,
because we could have them in drill.
Yeah, are they in the game right now?
Let me. Hey, Ghost, if you're in the game, are you in right now? Or do you have access to it? All right, I just asked, waiting for a response really quickly. Because if they're in, we can always throw them in our server right now.
Yeah, they could come in and join us here for a few minutes. I don't want to take too long tonight because I've already taken up a lot of your time.
Oh, you're good, man. It's helpful for me because I'm still trying to figure out how to move as a skirmish and like a line and everything. Because I've mainly just played skirmishes with you guys. I've only been to like 3 drills, I believe.
Yeah, the main thing with spades is that we can get off of key commands and that everybody rotates clockwise. That's a big one because I hear them get frustrated in drills when people go left or counterclockwise.
He says he's able to get on, but he has no game VoIP. He has Linux. Should we send him Discord, or would that be a spades thing?
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of a spades deal. It's not a problem, right? Why doesn't Linux have in-game voice?
Yeah, Ghost, do you know why that is, bud? So I mean, I would feel like Linux could have it. I don't know if you have it disabled or not.
How's he even playing it in Linux?
It's a good question. I don't know. He says it works for him.
So it's probably the TeamSpeak. The DLLs are.
Yeah, he did say something about TeamSpeak earlier. Hold on. He says, I love playing this game, but in-game VoIP does not work for me. I run Linux. TeamSpeak would change things.
Yeah, we run Discord.
Gifty.
Obviously. Does he not have
His answer to you guys, he said the game is designed for Windows only. Linux players are well gifted.
Are well what?
Gifted?
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Can he hear the...
Yeah, he hears you guys. He does have TeamSpeak.
in-game audio?
Yeah, he hears all you guys. He has
just can't,
TeamSpeak.
He just can't communicate.
Yeah, you just couldn't. You could hear us though, right?
But then he can give us... he can follow commands, Jehovah.
Yeah, agreed.
Right. I mean, he can also chat too.
Yeah, tell him to hop on in.
Yeah,
Because
come on.
The more people
Yeah,
that
Ghost, if you want to
march-
hop in, man, we're on the Tennessee Brigade server, so go ahead and join in, and we'll go ahead and wait here at the firing range for you, I think. Is that what we'll do? Maybe pop a few rounds downrange together. He says he has full chat, he has full chat commands too.
Yeah, I know Hoot's pretty regular. Right now, Jim Bob was my number 4, but he hasn't really been on lately, and I'm not sure what's going on. He just says he's really busy.
I do have to go see him someday.
Who's that, Jim Bob?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Oh, remember, he's the one that's really close?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Where are you at exactly? Well, not exactly, but whereabouts.
I'm exactly in my green chair here.
Right answer.
And if that answer doesn't tell you he's Canadian, I don't know what else will.
All right, goes. Yeah, that's good, man. I appreciate you joining and love to have you. See you shortly.
Point for Ghost.
Yeah, I'm all for that. If you
can. Yeah, Coolio, take the lead of the column. In the column, please. There you go. All right, let's go back. We're at quick time. Forward march. You're at the double quick, Coolio. Go back to quick time. There you go. Excellent. At the double quick march. Right shoulder shift. Arms.
Thank you for the singing, sir.
5 files right. March. Alright, Tim, sprint to keep up. There you go. And then back to that right shoulder shift. 5 files left. March. At the quick time. March. Nut to butt. There you go. Five files right. March. Prepare to hold. Hold. Company left face. Order arms. Now this is about as prepared as you can be for someone coming into the game.
All right, I'm gonna real life it for 1 second while we're waiting.
Gotcha.
All right, stream. We'll be right back just in 1 moment.
So I did not know this. If you make one slight move with your foot, when your order arms will take your shoulder.
Is that right?
Yeah. If you just take a side step.
Okay, actually, with the S or D key, I see that. Okay. That's a good catch. Yeah. That might
So
be
maybe
why.
that's why some people, you see them spastic a bit. It's because they're looking at their feet and maybe trying to do that little wiggle, getting in line, and that's what's causing people at order arms.
Yeah, that's a good catch. Well, I mean, I think it was a pretty successful drill for the first time.
Yeah. Thank you for taking that on. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for being here, man. I think, Tim, honestly, I think what we can do with First Squad right now
I'm back.
is
Back.
get it. Thank you.
Sure.
When I was just talking to Tim, I think what we can do with First Squad is kind of get our squad up to an 8 members, even though officially we're only 4. And that way, once we get up to 8, we can split off into 2 squads and drill together.
It actually sounds really beautiful.
It does. Have you been looking at any of that documentation? Because I don't think that there's ever really a single line. I think a line is always 2 people deep.
It is. A line is always 2 people deep. The only reason we've ever gone into a single line is because there are so few people. What I wanted to practice once we got 4 people on here was always staying in a
the
double
square.
line.
Yeah. That'll be great when we get 8 people or even 6.
Yeah, and then the main thing is when we order the command, and I'm going to talk to Spade and Carol about this because there was confusion in the last drill. When we order the command for prepare to fire in advance, we get in a skirmish line.
Yeah.
Which means everybody puts an open spot between them and the guy next to them, and the person in the rear rank is between them. and that way when the front line fires, the second line can move directly between them, stay in position, and fire, and the front line can move up. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah. That video that I posted, the guy's talking about that, where their two regiments are crossing over one another, and they'd actually open the line interval so that those movements can happen. And we almost need to do that. So the front line and the back line, everyone takes one step,
Okay.
left or right.
Well, see, what happens in a big line is that you can't really move left or right because it's exponentially, it grows. So basically what would happen was wherever you are in the line, you shift and you leave one open spot between you and the man to your right or your left in that case. And so that, because the guy at the end of the line is going to be moving a long way. You follow me?
I do. And so why can't we just fire between the shoulders?
Well, fire in advance, you couldn't do that because what they want to happen is the front line fire, the second line pass through the front line, and fire while the first line is loading. By the time they start loading, the front line is marching up through them. You follow me?
I do, and I think that the game mechanic here is you have to wait for the front line to start loading, and then you can pass easier. But the two game objects, the two people, fight or bounce too much if the one isn't loading yet. So I think when we do that next operation or exercise, you fire, get the first people loading, and once that load animation starts, you can pass through and you can push through. Is what I'm saying.
All right, so let's try that. I'm going to get behind you guys. I'm going to order a fire command. So, at the ready. Take aim. Fire.
Boom.
Reload. I see what you're saying, Tim. Alright, so once you start reloading, I can push you guys out of the way. Holy shit.
And
That
we
is
hold our
it.
spot. Yep. Okay.
It actually worked.
That works perfectly. Holy shit.
Tracy, you're a god.
Yeah, dude, that just made... You're gonna give Carol a raging fucking boner.
Hey.
Yeah, to hell with Carol's fist. You're gonna have to do a Carol's boner emote. No, don't do that.
So let's try that again. I want you guys shoulder to shoulder again.
All right, make sure we got.
Get
there
in,
we are.
Coolio, get as tight as you can on his shoulder.
Oh, I'm tight,
I
bro.
want no space between you guys. Recover. Alright, get shoulder to shoulder. There you go. Excellent. Alright. At the ready. Aim. Fire. Reload.
So I see you pushing Coolio, but his body snaps back to his original standing position.
Yes, it does. That is excellent. Hello,
Okay.
room boy. F5
Yeah.
to salute the new person on the server, boys. Excellent. All right.
No sound. All right, he said no sound. We can't. Yeah, we gotta talk to Spades about getting him in the Discord so he can talk.
Yeah, we'll work on that. Tell him to volunteer for the 7th Tennessee Company F on the company tool.
All right, I'll do that. 7th Tennessee.
He said ID. Does that mean I did? All right. So, can he hear me?
I'll find out. I'm watching him chat.
All right. Hello, hello. Can you hear us?
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Hello, hello, hello. Type something if you can hear us. Yeah, I don't think he can hear us, dude.
Mm-mm.
Those Linux boys sure are special.
Zing.
So yeah, he can't hear any voice commands.
The only I said Linux, fuck the world.
That'll be a problem.
Yeah, that's why I was saying I think Discord's gonna
'Cause a lot of
probably be
times
the.
we are in Discord, but they're gonna do in-game commands.
So even with TeamSpeak, could TeamSpeak work though? Cause yeah, he said earlier he had
Let's see if we
TeamSpeak.
can't work on that.
Yeah, he said I run Linux. TeamSpeak would change. Yeah, TeamSpeak
All right, so when you
would
guys are
change
just
things.
standing there, I'm gonna see if I can push through and see. I can't push through at all
And
while you're just standing there. So go to at the ready.
I'll type it.
I'm gonna see if I can push through now. Nope, still can't push through. Go ahead and aim. Still can't push through. I'm gonna get behind you. Still can't push through. Fire. Reload. I can. Now I can push through, and you guys snap back to your original position.
So it's
This is
right
how I
after
want
we
you to do
fire.
it.
They got it.
As soon as they start reloading, they can push right through. That's genius. And you guys snap back, you don't even lose your line placement. That is beautiful.
Yeah, we need to notify the brigade about that.
Yeah, I'll get on there and talk to Spade about that tonight. All right, look, we've already been here an hour. As far as I'm
Do I
concerned,
get an increase in pay grade?
if I could give you one, brother.
You get a promotion and a half.
Yeah, we're gonna get. You're already an unofficial squad leader. We just got to get you a squad.
I volunteer as tribute, sir.
All right, so as far as I'm concerned, this drill is over. You guys did excellent. It was a good start. I'm going to try to do this Wednesday night. So if something comes up during the week and you know you can't make a Wednesday night, just let us know. Real life comes first, and we'll just try to do as much of this as we can.
Sounds good. Thank you, Jehovah.
Hey, thank you guys. I'm going to go play some Minecraft with my son. Company dismissed.
All right.
And I'll file a full report on Discord to Spade and Carol on your findings, Tim.
All right. Hey, before you go.
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. So, one thing, I just told him to add me on Steam. That way I can try to get him in my personal Discord and kind of get him up to speed on how everything works. I can send you into my personal link too so we can confer with him and kind of get, if you would like, I mean, that's just, it's an option. Try to get him to understand how this stuff works and everything and get him up to speed, kind of pick his brain.
Let's try if you will. See if you can't play with him at some point this week, and we'll try to get him in to next Wednesday's drill.
Okay.
And I'll see if I can't get on with you at some point and work with him as well. And I'll talk to Spade about the Discord. I just don't like to bring anybody over without their permission.
Oh, no, absolutely. I was just saying, I'll put him in my personal Discord and just kind of, like, talk to him, see what he's, like, how he's been playing and, like, what he's been dealing with so far.
Yeah, the main thing is, though, dude, it's going to be hard without in-game voice because Carol and Spade like to use in-game voice a lot.
Right. Well, if we can get him to get TeamSpeak.
Yeah, we looked at TeamSpeak. Tim and I have been talking about that, too. And he set up a server. I just don't know if we can get everybody over on TeamSpeak
Right.
yet.
Yeah,
You
but
follow
even
me?
that technique's not going to work for the broken
Yeah.
in-game TeamSpeak.
In-game, that's right. That's true. Because he can get on Discord, no doubt.
Yeah. All right, stream. We're gonna go ahead and go
But
into
we'll
a
see.
skirmish.
We won't give up on him.
Get
We'll
some
see what we
action
can
in
do.
here so we can shoot.
If anybody can find a workaround to that in-game problem on Linux, I'm sure Mr. Tracy could.
Yeah, that's
Maybe.
gonna have to be some research there.
I'd love to understand how he's playing War of Rights in Linux. So
I wonder if he's got some
when he
kind of
has-
Windows emulator.
That would make sense.
Well, I know guys that run Windows on Apples.
Tracy,
So-
are you staying on War of Rights or are you getting off?
I'm going to call it a night. It's time to go do a little bit of other things. So you
That's
guys have
cool.
a good night.
Hey, you too, buddy.
Sure.
Okay, take care.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm a little slow right now, Joe, but I'll get better. It's like the more we drill, the more we practice, And even if you have free time at all, well, I'm always down to log in and just drill for a few minutes to get myself together and able to follow in line and everything.
Okay. Yeah, my son's been playing a lot of Minecraft, so I've been trying to do a little bit of that with him. But if any time you're on and you just want to, and you see that I'm online, you just want to do something, just holler at me. We'll see if we
absolutely,
can't jump
man.
in for. Because it's hard without a group of guys to really stay in line, but we can get all the commands down. I'm interested in getting all of the keystrokes down so they don't have to call out F numbers for us anymore.
Okay, so he just jumped back in the stream and he relayed a message to me that his chat, he can't see what he says himself. We're going to play as the Yankees on this one. No, I'm not.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty tough.
Last Stand. Oh, they brought Last Stand back?
They did.
Ho ho ho. He said that in-game VoIP, that is no existent. All other game sounds I hear. When someone reloads next to me, I hear it.
Yeah, I mean, it's
That's
hard
odd,
enough with in-game communication to get guys to do the same thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure.
But like I said, I'm not prepared to give up on it. Just need to try to figure it out.
Yeah. For sure, man, for sure. He says TeamSpeak would work. I think it would. We just got to see if everyone can get on that.
Well, again, I mean, it's just like Discord. TeamSpeak and Discord is not going to be any different. We can communicate outside the game,
Right.
but he won't necessarily be able to communicate inside. So if people are giving commands in-game, he won't be able to hear them.
Well, and I mean, that one thing I'd try to do is like also give Discord commands for folks that are in Discord, just in case. I mean, and that was done last week, and that worked very well on a skirmish.
Well, and what we're trying to do
Is completely eliminate Discord, right?
Well, not eliminate it. So we're gonna just do it a different way. So Carol can't handle the Discord the way it is because we get into a skirmish, and there are 20 people talking at the same time, and it just
Right.
makes his head swim. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put Spade and Carol on a channel where they can communicate and hear all of their sergeants and the lieutenants. So like Finn Kenobi and Ludi and those guys, and then we're gonna be on a channel where we can hear them as well, but we can't speak to Carol, so to speak, right?
Right.
And I hear commands, and then I think it's going to go all the way down to squad leader. So squad leader, lieutenants, sergeants, they're all going to be able to communicate to Carol, so we can keep the radio traffic down. But all the privates in the individual squads won't be able to talk directly to Carol. They'll only be able to listen to him, and then we will be able to communicate what you're telling us up the chain.
Okay.
Follow me?
Yeah, follow.
Just trying to keep fewer voices talking, because we get all together as a group and have a lot of fun, but when we get in a skirmish, what happens is we all spread out, and we're talking in Discord. It sounds like we're all next to each other, and we're all scattered across the map.
Yeah, absolutely, Go Speak. It is true.
So the goal is for us to get as a tight group, so that when we're fighting, we're all in communication of where we are going to be, and we all go back to that place, so that we're all together.
Jesus. That makes sense. I mean, it's cool because, like Ghost just said, he heard what you said, and he said that's a true chain of command right there.
That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, and that would be ideal, because then you've got that communication on lock, and it's a lot easier for us to actually move as a whole regiment rather than just kind of sporadically all over the place.
Yeah, because if everybody's trying to follow Spade or Carol's commands, they're kind of doing it their own way, and we get spread out. But if we can keep tight little groups, then those tight little groups can stay connected together easier.
Right.
For some reason. But you got to build a foundation before you can build a roof. We got a good roof. We don't have any foundation.
I don't have a good roof.
Well, the regiment does. I mean, the command structure's there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what happened? So is it still leaking?
Yeah, we have someone coming out at 9 or 10 o'clock tonight. It's that bad. Like, I mean, it's to the point where like the sheetrock is collapsing.
Do you have an air conditioner up in the attic?
Maybe. I haven't been up there.
Yeah, if it's a heat pump, you might have. Well, it should be condensing outside, not inside. If it's a heat pump.
Yeah,
and it's gonna be too cold.
The weird thing is, it's in the location of my mom's like master bedroom and the sink and everything, but it's not running. It's not leaking as far as I know. It's just coming through the ceiling.
Well, it could be a leaking pipe, especially through the floor, through the wall.
Yeah, that's what it looks like for sure.
It certainly could be. That's a lot of water, so.
Yep, it's still dripping. Like, we have a bucket under it and everything right now. Well, I guess since this game's being like this, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night myself, man.
All right, man. Well, thanks for being at drill.
Oh, dude, you already know that's part of our responsibility with this regiment. Absolutely.
I like it.
And I will be on later this week. So, I'm always on Discord too. I've finally activated my phone to go onto the Discord alerts. So if anytime you message me now, I'll get it on my phone too. So I should be faster at responding.
Sweet. That'll be nice.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we'll try to make drill on Sunday.
Oh, absolutely will. I had surgery Saturday, so I mean I have nothing better to do.
What are you having?
Well, I have a really messed up condition to where pretty much all my teeth are gone, and it sucks. But I'm getting everything replaced and my jaw replaced too, so it's gonna suck, like really bad.
Yeah.
But
I've got that too. So
I feel it, buddy. But it's almost done. Almost. I've had my tops replaced, so my bottoms are next. It's gonna be one of the most painful I go through. But like I said, I'm almost more excited for it than I am fearing it.
oh yeah, no, I feel you.
Yeah, it's getting back to some comfort.
All right, dude. Hey, by the way, before I jump off here,
Yeah.
I used to go to Philadelphia every year. I don't know if I'm going to this year or not, but if I do, I'm going to be driving up there. I might hit you up and see if I can't see a couple battlefields.
Oh man, anytime. Yeah, I'm right here, Fred. So like, give me a good date, and when you're coming up, like whenever you figure out when all that logistical stuff goes down, and we'll definitely plan for some battlefield tours, man. Because I'm right on the way to Philly, especially if you're going I-95 north.
Yeah, we typically just take 81 all the way up, but we can take a
Yeah,
take the
81.
off-ramp
Yeah,
up.
you can definitely even with 81 connect to Fredericksburg and everything from there.
All right, dude. Well, I'll catch you later.
All right, brother. Good talking to you and good playing.
Same here, man. See ya.
Good night. Stream, you guys already know how wonderful you are. It is going to be kind of an early night for me tonight just because I have to work in DC in the morning. So, you know, nice little early bedtime. But I do appreciate all of you guys tonight. You've been wonderful helping watching us view in our little drill here. This will be more common, so Wednesday nights we'll be doing a lot of the drill streaming, and then, you know, the rest of the week we'll just do into some skirmishes for you guys. But once again, I do appreciate you guys coming in tonight. We're going to go ahead and play us out another song and call it a night. I hope all of you have a wonderful night. I'll see you on the Battlefield Ghost. Thank you so much for joining up with us, and we'll talk some logistical stuff about getting you into this regiment because we'd love to have you in here. Room boy in-game. Good to know. And like I said, man, if you want to get on Steam and throw me an invite or friend request, we'll get some more stuff talking. But gentlemen, you all have a good night with the regiment, and everyone on stream, you have a great night. We will see you guys tomorrow night.
Shall not retreat till we get the glory. Never back down, they gon' hear the story. Oh, let them tell the story. Pass it down the generations, so gon' keep our soul free. Never show mercy, ain't no soldier worthy. Can't no weapon hurt me, y'all gon' have to curse me. Marching with 1,000 feet, all my soldiers serve me. Ain't no weapon when we step in, those kiddies concern me. Oh, we will not retreat till we get the glory. Till we get the glory, they gon' see our soul bleed. We will not retreat till we get the glory. Till we make it glory, we gon' give it to them all. the palm and know the armor so cold blood. Yeah, it's time to go. They go, we go. We bust down every door till we get that victory from enemies. The energy, they better be can't finish me. And let's show that we stronger. If we die, then we die with honor. So let's.
Them come to send the